parts of speech. Students, there are 8 parts of speech. That is your noun. That is your noun, verb, pronoun, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and your interjection. So students, today we are going to discuss on parts of speech. Students, in speech, we say different sentences and these sentences are group of words. Every word in a sentence belongs to a particular class. Okay? Now, as I told you that parts of speech are divided into 8 parts, or you can say there are 8 parts of speech. As I told you, so here on the board you can see the 8 parts of speech. Speech, as I told you, when we speak different sentences, these sentences are a group of words. A sentence is a group of words and every word in a sentence belongs to a particular class. Okay, so these are the 8 parts of speech. That is your noun, your verb, adverb, pronoun, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Okay, so these are the 8 parts of speech. Now students, we are going to see the definition as well as the example of each part of the speech. Students, here we have seen the 8 parts of speech. That is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Now we are going to see the definition as well as the example to understand it better. Okay, so we are going to see individually. Now we are going to see the parts of the speech individually. Okay, so your first is your noun. Okay, so now what is noun? A question arises. First, what is noun? So first we will see the definition and the example to make it clear. So let's see the definition. definition is written on the board of noun. That what is a noun? A noun is a word which is used as the name of a person, a place or a thing. A noun can be name of a person, a place or a thing. In person it can be Ram or Sham, Rita or Gita. In place it can be Madras, Calcutta, Delhi, okay, Jhansi. So or a thing. A thing can be a chair, a table, a balloon, a house. So a noun, in this way you can say a noun is a word which is used as a name of a person, place or a thing. For example, your Tom, girl, school, army, iron, chair, table. These are all the example of noun. Now let's see the example. As I told you, first we will discuss in parts of speech. We will first discuss the definition and the example of 8 parts of speech, and then we will go with individual parts of speech. For example, Ram is my class fellow. In this, Ram is also a noun and class fellow is also a noun. Let's see the next example. So on the board you can see the 3 examples related to noun. In the first example, Ram is my class fellow. So in the first example, Ram and class fellow are noun. In the second example, Gopal goes to school. Here Gopal and school are your noun. Gopal and school are your noun. Then comes the third example, my pen has broken. In my pen has broken, here pen is your noun. So these 3 examples, Ram is my class fellow, Gopal goes to school, my pen has broken. I have marked the noun. Okay. So this is the definition of the noun. A noun is a word which is used as the name of a person, place or a thing. As you can say, it is a person. Here Ram is a person, Gopal is a person. Okay. Place. Okay. So, and a thing. Thing can be a chair, a table, a pen, anything. So here are the 3 examples. Ram is my class fellow. Gopal goes to school. My pen has broken. So these are the examples related to noun along with the definition of noun. Now let's see the next part of speech. Now the next part of speech is your pronoun. The next part of the speech is your pronoun. Now, what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. Definition. Okay, students, so the definition is written on the board. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. When a word which is used instead of a noun, that is known as your pronoun. For example, your he, she, him, her, they, yours, ours. These are all the pronoun because they are using instead of the noun. Let's see the example. The example is Ram could not do his work because he came late in the class. In this sentence, Ram could not do his work. Here, your his and he is showing Ram. Ram could not do his work because he came late in the class. Instead of repeating Ram again and again, we have used here his and he. Okay, so here his and he is denoting Ram. That Ram could not do his work because he came late in the class. So instead of repeating Ram and Ram again, we are using here his and he, which is denoting Ram. So Ram could not do his work because he came late in the class. So his and he is being used instead of noun. So his and he, you can say, are the pronoun. Let's see the next example. This is the next sentence. Sandeep was punished because he was making a noise in the class. Okay, so here we are talking about Sandeep. Sandeep was punished because he was making a noise in the class. Here he is representing Sandeep. Okay, Sandeep is represented by he. So he is the pronoun in the sentence. Sandeep was punished because he was making a noise in the class. Let's see the next example. The next example is they played very well in the match. Here in the sentence, they is the pronoun. They played very well in the match because one person can't play the match. So they represents many people. So they played very well in the match. So here they is the pronoun. So the second part of the speech is your pronoun. Okay. And the definition is a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. As you can see in the sentence itself, in the first sentence, his and he is representing Ram. In the second sentence, he is representing Sandeep. And in the third, they are means many people. Okay, so Ram, example are Ram could not do his work because he came late in the class. Sandeep was punished because he was making a noise in the class. They, and the third is they played very well in the match. So as I told you, a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. So in this case, your his, your he, and they are representing the pronoun, or they are the words used instead of the noun. Now we are going to see the third part of speech, that is your adjective. The third part of the speech is your adjective. Now, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word that is used to add something to the meaning of a noun, which adds the meaning, some meaning to the noun. Let's see. Now the definition is, an adjective is a word that is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. Adjective is a word which adds something to the meaning of the noun. For example, the words can be brave, honest, big, beautiful, cloudy. So these are the words which adds something to the meaning of the noun. So they are the adjective because they are adding something to noun to make it more clear. Okay. Now let's see the example. In the first sentence, as you all can see, Ram is a brilliant student. Okay. So as the definition says that an adjective is a word that is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. Here your noun is your Ram. So Ram is a brilliant student. So here your brilliant. Here your brilliant is the adjective because it is adding to the meaning of the word noun, that is Ram. That what kind of a student is Ram? Ram is a brilliant student. So it is just adding, brilliant is adding to Ram that he is a brilliant student. It is qualifying it Ram. Okay, so it is qualifying Ram. So Ram is a brilliant student. So let's see the next example. In the next sentence, she is a clever girl. What kind of a girl is she? A question arises, what kind of a girl is she? She is a clever girl. So this word clever is adding meaning to the noun she. So she is a clever girl. So clever is the adjective in this sentence. The third sentence is Ram was a courageous man. Courageous means brave. Okay, so here courageous is your adjective. So an adjective is a word that is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. The three examples are Ram is a brilliant student, she is a clever girl, Ram was a courageous man. So in the three statements, you're brilliant, you're clever and courageous are adjective because they are adding something to the meaning of the noun. Now the fourth part of the speech is your verb. The fourth part of the speech is verb. Now what is a verb? A verb is a word which says something about a subject, or in other words you can say verbs are words which shows an action, occurrence or state of being. Okay, state of being means that exists. Okay, students, almost every sentence requires a verb. A verb is a part of a sentence that tells us what the subject performs. Okay, so verb is a word which says something about a subject, or you can also say that verbs are words which shows an action. Okay, words showing action are called verb. Let's see the example. The first sentence is Mohan is singing a song. So in this, singing is a verb as it is showing the action that he is singing. Okay, so as it is showing the action, okay, or it is you can say it is a word which is saying something about a subject, that what Mohan is doing. So Mohan is singing a song. So singing is your verb in this sentence. Let's see the next sentence. The next sentence is Tony has broken the lamp. So in this sentence, your broken is the verb, as it is saying something about a subject, that what Tony has done. Tony has broken the lamp. Okay, so here broken is the verb. Next example. The next sentence is, the frog jumped into the river. What did the frog did? He jumped. Okay. So here your jumped is the verb in the sentence. So in all the three sentences, your singing, your broken and jumped are the verbs, because they are showing the action of the about the subject, or they are telling something about the subject. So the definition for verb is, a verb is a word which says something about a subject. And the examples are, Mohan is singing a song, Tony has broken the lamp, the frog jumped into the river. So in the three cases, singing, broken and jumped are the verbs, as they are showing the action did by the subject. Students, now the next part of the speech is your adverb. Adverb. Now what is an adverb? An adverb is a word which adds to the meaning of the verb and tells us how a thing is done, when it is done and where it is done. So it also adds meaning to the verb. It adds meaning to the verb. So the definition of adverb is written on the board. An adverb is a word which adds meaning to the verb, and it also tells us how a thing is done, when it is done and where it is done. So let's see the example. Okay, so here is the sentence, Mary sings sweetly. In this sentence, your Mary is the noun, okay? Sings is your verb and sweetly is the adverb. As I told you, an adverb is a word which adds meaning to the verb. So it is adding meaning to the verb, as it is adding, sweetly is giving meaning to sing. That, for example, it is written, Mary sings sweetly. So a question arises, how Mary sings? Many people sings But how Mary sings? Mary sings sweetly. So here sweetly, it tells you the adverb. Your sweetly denotes the adverb. Okay. Next, here the word sweetly giving the meaning to the word sings. Next example. In the next example, he plays hockey. He plays hockey well. Okay. He play hockey. But how did he play? Well. Okay. So here, well is adding meaning to the word play. That how does he play? He plays the hockey well. So here well is your adverb because it is giving meaning to the word play. That the sentence is he plays hockey well. So a question arises, how does he play hockey? He play hockey well. So here well is the adverb which is giving meaning to the verb play. The next sentence is he returned he returned home happily. So sentence is he returned home happily. Okay, the sentence is he returned home happily. So question arises, how did he return home? He returned home happily. So here the word happily is giving meaning to the word return. That is, return is the verb. Okay, so he happily is giving meaning to the word return. Okay, so he returned home happily. Happily is your adverb. Okay, adverb is a word which adds meaning to the verb. So in the three sentences, just sweetly, well and happily are adverb because they are adding meaning to the verb. So here your the definition, an adverb is a word which adds meaning to the verb and tells us how a thing is done, when it is done or where it is done. Okay, this is the definition along with the examples. Examples are Mary sings sweetly, he plays hockey well, he returned home happily. So these are the three sentences or the examples related to your fifth part of the speech, that is the adverb. Students, now the next part of speech is your preposition. The next part of speech is your preposition. definition is written on the board. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relation in which the person or a thing denoted by the noun stands to something else. Okay, so preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or before a pronoun to show the relationship. Now, for example, on, into, to, with, above, below, upon, under, by. These are the few words which are the example of the preposition. Now let's see the examples. The sentence is, the book is on the table. As I told you, a preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship in which the person or a thing denoted by the noun stands to something else. The book is on the table. Here your on is the preposition. Okay, as it is telling the relationship, okay, with the person to the thing, that the book is kept on a table. That where is the book kept? It is kept on the table. So here your on is the preposition. Next sentence. The next sentence is, he sat on his bench. Okay, so here your on is the preposition. Next sentence. The next sentence is, the boys went to the party. So here your to is the preposition. Okay, so in the three sentences, book is on the table. As I told you that it is placed before a noun or a pronoun. So here on is before the noun, that is table. He sat on his bench. A pronoun can be also before a pronoun. So here his is your pronoun and on is before it. So here on is your preposition. The went to the party. Okay, so here your party is pronoun. So here to is placed before it. So it is also a preposition. So in the three sentences you can see I have marked the preposition, that is on, and to. The books is on the table. He sat on his bench. The boys went to the party. So these are the three sentences regarding preposition. The definition of the preposition is, a preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the relationship in which the person or thing denoted by the noun stands to something else. Now the next part of the speech. Now the next part of the speech is your conjunction. Now what is a conjunction? Students, a conjunction is a word which joins words or sentences. Okay, when a word joins two words or two sentences together, then it is a conjunction. Okay, so joining words are known as conjunction. What are conjunctions? Yeah, what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word which is used to join words or sentences together, or in other words you can say joining words are called conjunction. Okay, words which join two sentences are known as your conjunction. For example, your but, or, and, yet. These are few words which are the example of conjunction. Now, the example related to conjunction. The first sentence is Ram and Shyam are friends. As I told you, conjunction are words are joining words. Okay, so here Ram and Shyam are friends. So here your and is your conjunction. Ram and Shyam are friends. So in the first sentence, it is joining, the word and is joining Ram and Shyam, that they are friends. So Ram and Shyam are friends. So and is your conjunction. Let's see the next sentence. The next sentence is I know him, but I will not talk to him. I know him, but I will not talk to him. Here there are two sentences. You can see I know him one and I will not talk to him the other one. So the word but is joining one sentence with the other together. So it is the conjunction. The word but is the conjunction in this sentence. I know him, okay, but I will not talk to him. So the word but is joining the two sentences, that is I know him, but I will not talk to him. So but is your conjunction in this sentence. Now the next statement or the next sentence, work hard or you will fail. Again, the word or is joining work hard and you will fail. So here the word or is joining work hard or you will fail. So the word or is joining work hard, you will fail. So here or is your conjunction. So in this three statements, and, but, and, or are the conjunction, or you can say they are the joining words. Words which join two words or two sentences together, then they are conjunction. So the definition is a conjunction is a word which is used to join words or sentences together. Example, Ram and Shyam are friends. I know him, but I will not talk to him. Third, work hard or you will fail. So these are the three examples related to conjunction. Conjunction are joining words. Let's see the last part of speech, that is your interjection. Now, your interjection. This is the last part of the speech. An interjection is a word or a phrase that expresses something in a sudden or exclamatory way, especially an emotion. So students, here definition is written of interjection, and interjection is a word or a phrase that expresses something in a sudden or exclamatory way, special emotion. Okay, so for example, hooray, oh, alas, bravo, expressions, and they are known as the interjection. Example you can see here. The sentence is, hooray, we have won the match. So whenever a exclamation, okay, a sudden or exclamatory way, special emotions are written over here, then it means then it is an interjection. For example, hooray, alas, oh, bravo. These are all the words or phrase that express something in a sudden and exclamatory way. Okay, for example, hooray, we have won the match. Hooray here shows a exclamatory way, or it shows that yes, we have. It is showing a, you can say it is giving the expression of joy, enjoyment. Hooray. Hooray means when you are excited or when you are happy, then you say hooray, we have won the match. Okay, so hooray is the, your hooray, okay, is the interjection. Okay, as it is expressing your happiness. Okay, so next is, let's see the next, this thing, example. The next sentence is, oh, what a fool you are. So again here, oh is showing that yes, you are depressed. Yes, something has gone wrong. Oh, what a fool you are. So in the first statement, you can say hooray. It is showing the expression of excitement or happiness. Here ho is just showing that yes, you are depressed. Oh, what a fool you are. You have done something wrong. So ho over here. It is also showing you the interjection. The word ho is also an interjection. Let's see the next one. Last is your alas, he is no more. Here the person had died, so alas, that means he is again very sad. So alas is your interjection. So the words hooray, ho and alas are the interjection in these sentences. Hooray is showing the excitement, the joy. Oh, that you have done something wrong, it is just sadness. And alas, you are very sad as the person is no more. So interjection is a word or a phrase that expresses something in a sudden or exclamatory way. For example, your hooray, ho, alas, your bravo. So these are few words and example are written on the board. Hooray, we have won the match. Oh, what a fool you are. Alas, he is no more. So students, here we have completed our parts of speech with the definition as well as with the examples. Now we are going to see the parts of speech individually. So students, now we are starting our first part of speech, that is noun, with the definition, its kind and the rules regarding noun. Okay, so our first part of speech is noun. Till here we have seen parts, the 8 parts of speech. We have completed the 8 parts of speech briefly. That is only we have done the definition and the example. Now we are going to start the part of speech individually with the definition, kinds and its rules. So our first part of speech is noun. So let's see the definition of the noun. The definition, as you can see on the board, is a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. Okay, for example, here as it is the name of a person, place, animal or thing, name of a person, it can be Ram, Max, Geeta, any name can be there. Okay, then comes the place. The name of the place can be your, any place can be there. India, Japan, China, whatever name of a place can be there. Okay, it can be India, Japan, China, your this thing, Kanpur, your Jaipur. Name of the any place can be inserted over here. Okay, now comes the name of animal. Name of animal, you can give the name of any animal over here. Animals may, whatever animal you find out, you can write down. Okay, over here, for example, tiger, lion, cat, whatever animals, they represent, name of the animal is represented by them. Then comes your name of thing. Thing can be anything. Whatever you see is the thing. It can be your chair, it can be your cup, your plate, okay, or your computer, anything. So these are the examples of, for example, your Ram, Max and Geeta can be the name of the person, okay. Then Mohan, let's do it, Mohan, okay. Ram, Mohan, Geeta can be the name of a person. India, Japan and China are the example of place. Tiger, lion, cat are the example of animal. Chair, cup, plate and computer are the example of things. So a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. As you can see on the board, it can be a noun can be the name of a person also, a place also, animal also, and can be a thing also. So a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. Now students, let's see the different kinds of noun. Or you can see the kinds of noun. Kinds of noun. The kinds of noun are now here are the 5 kinds of noun. You can see on the board. First is your proper noun, then is your common noun, third is your collective noun, fourth is your material noun, and last is your abstract noun. These are the 5 kinds of noun. Okay. I hope this much is clear to you that there are 5 kinds of noun. Definition is, I have told you the definition along with the examples. Then here are the 5 kinds of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. Now we are going to see the proper noun. Now the first kind of noun is your proper noun. In noun we are going to first discuss about proper noun, that what is proper noun. Students, a proper noun is a special name given to a particular person or a place. Okay, a proper noun So students, here a proper noun is the name of a special name of a particular person or place. A proper noun is the special name of a particular person or a place. For example, Smith, it is the name. Ram, place can be your Kanpur. Okay. So because it is the name of a particular place or a particular boy. Okay. Students, a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. A proper noun always starts with a capital letter. As you can see, I have written Smith. It is beginning with a. Must have seen that name also starts with a capital letter. Name always starts with a capital letter. Whether it is Ram or Shyam or Rita, anything. In the same way, whenever we write the name of a place, we always starts with a capital letter. Whether it is Kanpur, Kolkata, Nagpur, anything. The place starts with a capital letter. Okay. It is a proper noun because a particular name can be given to a particular thing only. For example, if you write Kanpur, okay, it is only a one place. Okay, Kanpur is only a one place present in India. So it depicts, a proper noun depicts a specific person, a particular boy or particular city. Okay, here Smith. Okay, Smith can be the name of the many boys, but when it is present in a particular thing, then you denotes a particular person. Okay, Smith. In the same way, your Lucknow is a particular city present in India. There is none other. You cannot find any other Lucknow place present in India. Only one place is there, Lucknow. So a particular noun denotes a particular person or a particular city. Okay. So it is a proper noun. As it shows, as you can see in this thing also, definition also, it is showing a particular person. Okay, it denotes a particular person or a particular place. Okay, it is not common to all. Okay. Now let's see the common noun. Now the next is your common noun. Okay, now the common noun, students. Now, the definition of the common noun. A common noun, a noun which does not point out at any particular person, place or thing, but is common to all person, place or thing of same kind of class. It is called common noun. As I've told you, in proper noun, the proper noun always denotes a particular person or a thing. For example, if I talk about a boy in a class, if I say Ram, then I am talking to a specific child. I am not talking to all the students in the class. I am talking to just a single child. Okay? Or if I am talking about the city Madras, that means Madras is only one city. There is no other city, means Madras present in India. So I am talking about a specific or a particular city. So proper noun, as I told you, it denotes a particular person or a particular thing, or a specific person or a specific thing. Whereas in common noun, it is common to all person, place or thing. It does not point out to a particular. In proper, it is pointing to a particular person or a particular place. But in common noun, it does not point out to a particular person or a particular. So here, for example, you can say, example is, if you say boy, okay. So the boy, if I say boy, that does not mean that I am speaking to a particular person. It can be any person in a class. There are so many boys sitting in a class, and if I say that boys are sitting, that means I am not pointing out to a single. Boy means it can be anybody among them. Okay, so the name boy given to any and every boy. To Ram, to Sham, boy can be anybody. Okay, it does not point out to a particular boy. It is common to all boys. If in a class, if we are sitting in a class, if I say Ram stand up, that means that only Ram had to stand up. I am pointing out to a particular person, that is to a proper person. But if I say that boys are sitting in a class, that means I am talking about everybody, that is they are common. Okay, you all are common over there. So boy can be anyone in the class. Okay, so it does not point out to a particular boy. It is common to all boys. In the same way, example is your city. The next example is your city. The name city is called a common noun. The city is also a common noun. Why? Because it does not point out to any particular city. City can be any city. It can be Kanpur, it can be your Madras, it can be your Jaipur. City can be any city. Okay, it is not pointing out to a particular thing. Okay, so it is a, you can say, a common noun. Now comes the third, that is your collective noun. Students, I am again repeating, in proper noun, a proper noun points out to a particular person or a particular place. And whereas in common noun, it does not point out to any particular or place or a thing, but is common to all person, places or thing of the same kind or the same class. Now comes the collective noun. Collective noun. When a noun stands for a collection of a persons or things considered as one complete whole, it is called collective noun. When a noun, when many things are together and considered as a whole, then it is known as your collective noun. For example, here are the example: army, crowd, class, and team. As you can say, as the definition says, that a noun which stands for a collection of a person or a thing considered as a one complete whole, it is called a collective noun. Now in the army, you must have seen there are so many people, okay, working together, but they are considered as one, and so the name is given to them is as army. In the same way, crowd, okay, in the crowd also there are thousands of people standing together, okay, but they are considered as a whole or one, so it is known as your crowd. You can't name them that he is Ram or he is Sham, so there are thousands of people, you can't know their name, so one name is given to them as a whole, that is the crowd. In the same way, class. In class also, so many students are studying together. You must have seen in the class, many people, many students, they sit together, okay. So when we talk about them as a whole or as a one section or as a one class, then it is called as a class. When we consider them as one, then we say that it is a class. In the same way, in team also there are so many students or people playing together, okay. So as they are playing together, they are one, and so they are considered as one, and the name team is given to them. So collective noun means that many people working together, or many things uh, they are together and they are considered as one, then it is known as your collective noun. For example, army, crowd, class, and team. In these you must have seen many people are together, but they are considered as one. In army also, they are considered as one, so name is given them as army, okay. Crowd, class, and team. So these are the example of your collective noun. Now comes your material noun. Now material noun. A noun which stands for the matter or substance of which things are made is called your material noun. Now, as the definition says, a noun which stands for the matter or which is made up of matter or a substance, then it is a material noun. The examples of material noun can be iron, it is a metal; wood, it is also metal; gold, so these are the examples of matter. sorry, material noun. For example, iron, wood, gold, cotton, silver. So these are all the examples of your material noun because they are made up of matter or substances. These are the things: iron, wood, gold, cotton. These are the things which are made up of substance or matter. So when a thing is made up of substance or matter, then it is called as your material noun. Your gold, your silver, wood, cotton. These are all the examples of the material noun. Now, abstract noun. Now, students, the abstract noun. An abstract noun is the name of something which we can neither see or touch, but we can only think of. An abstract noun, it is the name of anything. It can be the name of anything which we cannot see. A thing which we cannot see or touch it, but we can only think of. Then that is your abstract noun. The examples of abstract noun, as you can see. So here are some examples related to abstract noun. That is hope, honesty, help, courage, pity, joy, pain, sleep, bravery. Hope means asha. Okay, hope means asha. In hope, you can just think it of. You can't touch it, neither you can see it. You can just think of that yes, hope is there. In the same way, your honesty also you can't see or touch. Okay, you can just only feel it or you can just only think of it. That is honesty. Okay, then comes your health is also the same thing. Okay, you cannot see or touch it, you can only feel it that yes, I am healthy. If one is saying that he is healthy, that means you have to believe in him that yes, he is healthy, because you can't see or touch that whether a person is healthy or not, because it is a feeling which is felt from inside. Okay, so health. Then courage, that is also you can't see or touch. When a person says that yes, I'm not afraid of a thing, then you have to believe it. You can't just see or touch it that yes, he is courageous or not. You have to just believe him or you have to feel it. Okay, then comes the pity. It is your sadness also you can't touch, you can't see, you just have to feel it. In the same way, joy is also felt. It is not seen or touched. Pain, when you are in pain, if you are saying that my stomach is paining or something is there, then the other person has to just feel it. Because yes, he is having pain, he can't see or touch it. If you are saying that you are having pain, then the other person has to believe that yes, you have pain in your stomach. Then this again, the sleep, you cannot see or touch it, you can only feel it. The last is your bravery. That is also, you have to feel it. One cannot see or touch it. So an abstract noun, as the name suggests, abstract noun is the name of something which you cannot see nor you can touch it, but only you can think of it or you can feel it. Examples are hope, honesty, health, courage, pity, joy, pain, sleep, bravery, etc. Students, I hope the parts of speeches are clear to you. In this video, we have completed our parts of speech, the definition as well as the examples. Now we are doing the parts of speech, that is we have just started with the noun, that is the first part, and then we are going to continue